Hi everyone, this week in maths we are learning about three-dimensional shapes. So let's have a look at the learning focus and see what we're going to focus on today. So today we are learning about three-dimensional shapes. We're going to be able to name 3D shapes, identify them in their environment, like in your environment, and also sort them according to their features. So yesterday you would have done a little bit of work on comparing them to 2D and 3D shapes. So today what we're going to do first is we're going to go on a little bit of a 3D shape hunt. So what I'd like you to do is go around the house and see if you can find some 3D shapes that you know, because what we're going to do once we've found them is we're going to do a little bit of a sort. So first thing you need to do is go and find some 3D shapes. How did you go? Hopefully you found lots of shapes, lots of 3D shapes. So I'm going to go through some of the ones I found. So I found a cylinder. So this was a cylinder I found in the pantry. It's got 1, 2, 3 faces, and 2 of the faces are flat and one of them is curved, so that's a cylinder. I found a sphere. This is an old bouncy ball. It's got one face, and it's just a continuous face. And so one face when we have a sphere. No corners, no edges, just that. This one, sorry, does have a cylinder, does have 2 edges. So that's something else it has. But sphere, no corners, no edges, just one continuous face. Another shape I found in the toy box was this cube. The cube has 6 faces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Each face is a square. So that's how you can tell a cube. A cube, each face is a square. So each face is the same size. So that's a cube. It's got 8 corners and 12 edges. So that's our cube. Another shape you might find that looks a bit like a cube, got the same properties, but the difference is, this is a rectangular prism. Rather than having all square faces, it's got all rectangular faces. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So it's still got 6 faces, and it's still got the same number of corners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 corners, and it's got 12 edges. So it's very similar, but of course, and rather than being a cube which has square faces, it is a rectangular prism and it has rectangle faces. So hopefully you've been able to find some cool shapes around your house, some good 3D shape examples. Maybe you might have been able to find a pyramid. I couldn't find a pyramid, or you might also have been able to find a cone. Unfortunately, there's no ice cream cones left in the cupboard. But yeah, see how you go. And then once you've done that, what we're going to do is we're going to do a bit of a sort. So I'm going to show you a couple that I've done, and then you guys might be able to do it some different ways. You might be able to go, based on, and when you're doing it, try and use, the features of the shape to help you. So let's go. Okay, so just reminding that when we describe shapes, we use words like curved and flat to describe the sides of the faces, and when we just describe how many corners they've got, how many edges they have, and how many faces. So when you're sorting your shapes into different categories, think about those words and the way we describe them to help you maybe sort your shapes. Now I'm going to show you a couple of ways I could sort. I'm going to sort mine just for examples, and then I'll get you guys to go and have a go at yours. Okay, so the first way I've sorted it is into curved faces. These ones have some curved faces and also some flat faces. So first ones have got curved faces and these ones have flat faces. So that's the way I've sorted it the first time. Now I've sorted it again, and this time I have just curved faces. I've got some that have, like the cylinders, that have a curved and a flat face. And then I've also decided to sort them into ones that just have straight sides and corners. And the last way I've sorted it is corners and no corners. So as you can see, these ones have corners, 1, 2, all of those have corners, and the ones on the left have no corners. So you can sort these shapes lots of different ways. Okay, so just reminding you today, what we want to do is we want to go on a shape hunt, find some 3D shapes, then we want to describe and name them, and then finally we want to sort them into their different categories. So once you've sorted them into their categories, take a photo, or if you can sort it a couple of ways, take a few photos, upload those onto Edmodo, and yeah, maybe reflect on how you went. Did you do well? Were you able to name the shapes, identify the shapes, and sort them? If you're able to do all three, well done. Okay, talk to you soon. Bye.